This is happening. My name is Tanay. Some of you might know me, some of you might not. Welcome to my channel. I don't know how many times I've almost been here ready to start this, but here it goes. I got a ton of crazy stories to tell, but let's see what I end up sharing, this is the first episode. I have many more lined up, but here it goes. Alright, episode 1 of my adventures. The time I almost got eaten by a crocodile. Okay, so this was probably first or second year of college. I want to say second year of college. And I was pursuing my bachelor's in wildlife, in environmental science. And I was starting to, understand how to do wildlife projects because back then that is what I wanted to do with my life, become a wildlife researcher. So I got in touch with this senior of mine who was doing a project on freshwater crocodiles. So I asked him to sign me up, and I helped him. I became a research assistant to him, and we ended up going to his project was at Sanjay Gandhi National Park in Mumbai, and so what our project was to go around the lake. It was Vihar Lake. So those of you who stay in Mumbai, Vihar Lake and Tulsi Lake have a lot of freshwater crocodiles. So our project was to just kind of go around the perimeter of the lake and take readings at a certain distance. I want to say it was 25 meters or something like that. So I, being the research assistant, I was doing all the heavy lifting. He asked me to take the readings, knowing that's exactly how the crocodile predates. So I was doing all this stuff, and he was like, be careful. They're gonna be at the banks if they want to, so just be careful. So I was like, okay, yeah, all right, no worries. So we're going around the perimeter of the lake, and at one point there's this, one dense patch of waterweed, Ipomia, I think, and we cannot walk over it, so we had to circumnavigate. So while we were doing that, and to get to the other side, and we're doing that, and me and him, we're walking, side by side. He's right here. And we're just going around it, and we hear something move. It's not like movement of a snake or a rodent. It was something heavy moving. And I was I just stopped. And he did too. We did not see what it was, but there was something. So we stopped, and suddenly he points out there's a huge you've never seen before. Maybe you have. If you go to a zoo, you've seen a 10, 11 feet long crocodile. And you're yeah, well, it's in there, so scary, but all right. So, but we saw that thing. Oh my God, it was it was enormous. It was looking at us, basking in the sun, like that. Okay, and I skipped a beat. I skipped a beat so hard, oh my, um, God, I can't even describe it to you, but it was sitting right there with its mouth wide open, just basking in the sun, and he was don't move. The researchers said, don't move. I was stunned. I was almost paralyzed. It was 5 or 6 feet ahead of us, and it was huge. It was 11 feet long, just staring at us, and if it wanted, it could have just easily turned around and probably snapped at one of us. But it did this sudden strange movement, and I was terrified. I was almost certain one of us is gonna get attacked. But it jumped into the lake and just started swimming away. I guess it was nervous because it had not seen human presence up this close before. So that was totally terrifying. We were definitely within its reach. If it wanted to turn around and grasp one of us, that we would have made a decent meal. Probably not me, neither him. We were just bones, but it was really close. And that's the story of how I was almost eaten by a crocodile. It was a freshwater crocodile, not a salty, but it's still pretty dangerous to see one in the wild. And you don't know how that kind of a predator would respond to a close encounter like that. So that was the first time I had a close call with wildlife, and that's episode one. Let me know down below if you wanna hear more of my adventures back, maybe back from wildlife or recently from flight training. But just put it down there if you wanna hear more of my adventures, and let's see what I end up sharing. I don't know where this is gonna go, but I'm excited to find out. So subscribe and let me know. I guess that's how we start. I don't know the protocol, but see you in the next one. Yeah. This is a clip of us trying to circumnavigate a stream and getting caught in quicksand in the process. That's a story for another time.